This is a clip from the Run It Back Philly live show every day at 10 a.m. Tune in on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, PlaybackTV, wherever you want to listen to it. All right, it's good for your health. Enjoy the clip. Hit the like button. Give me 500 likes, bruh. And JJ Redick.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intro.
I'm starting to think JJ Redick doesn't watch basketball because what he's about to say in this clip is absolutely ridiculous. Listen to this. If you can't hear it in the playback chat, I apologize. I still can't figure out why I can't get dual audio over there, but they're working on it. I'll repeat what he's saying as he's saying it, just so everybody knows what's going on here.
Look, I played with Joe. We all share, like Rondo knows this, you all share blame.
He said, I played with Joe. We all share blame.
When you don't win a championship,
right. When you don't win a championship, we all share blame.
On a good team and you come up a little, like I share blame in that, right?
I share blame in that, right? He says. Yeah, you do. Well, I think it was Brett Brown really putting you in a position to handle the ball 40 feet from the rim in a freaking playoff game. That was the most asinine thing. But yeah, you missed basically every big wide open shot there was in that playoff series for being such a three-point sniper. But continue to listen to this.
Look, the reality is he wasn't great in last year's playoffs.
The reality is he wasn't great in last year's playoffs.
You know, having an MVP season.
Having an MVP season.
Averaged 23 a game in 10 postseason games.
He averaged 23 a game in 10 postseason games, JJ Redick says. JJ Redick. I have to tell you that Joel Embiid was playing with a broken face and a dislocated ligament in his thumb, bro. What? JJ Redick, supposed to be a watcher of basketball, just said Joel Embiid wasn't great in last year's playoffs. And by the way, he was great against the Toronto Raptors before he got elbowed in the face by Pascal Siakam. And he brings up his point per game average over the course of 10 games because the Sixers were down 0-2 against the Miami Heat. And Joel had to come back, and they came back and won 2 games with a broken face. And they ultimately fell short because he couldn't shoot the ball and he couldn't see. And don't forget, he got smacked in the face at half court with that mask on, with a broken orbital bone in his face, which guess what? If you have a broken orbital bone in your face and you get smacked there, I'm just going to guess that you're going to have some migraines, blurred vision, all kinds of stuff. Joel Embiid was playing through ridiculous adversity. And you're going to ignore all of that and just say he averaged only 23 points per game in 10 playoff games last year. He wasn't great in the playoffs. You know what that makes you, JJ Redick? That makes you a box score watcher, a calculator boy, and you need to watch ball if you want to have these conversations. You just exposed yourself. I don't know what you do in your free time. Maybe you're watering plants with Jaylen Brown, but you need to get back to watching ball if you want to be a sports analyst. Pissing me off.
Like, he wasn't great. For them to win, he has to be great. He has to be as dominant as he was in the regular season. That's their chance. Okay.
I didn't think I would get that mad about that. But I just I just wanted to go over that. Side tangent, this JJ went to ESPN, the same company that ranked Bam over Embiid a couple of years ago. That did happen. They ranked Bam 14th best player in the NBA, and they ranked Joel Embiid 15th best player in the NBA, and that's just absolutely ridiculous. Why do you think ESPN has such an agenda against Joel Embiid? They seem to have such an agenda against Joel Embiid. There was also a tweet where, they were talking about games missed. And they said Joel Embiid missed, what did he miss? He played 66 games. So he missed 15. And they said no player has ever won MVP with that many games missed or something like that. But Giannis missed more games. Why are they singling out Joel Embiid? Why does ESPN hate Joel Embiid? I don't know. I can't figure it out. Moving on. Speaking of Joel Embiid was named NBA Player of the Month for the third time this season. No other player in the league has 3. Somebody commented on a video yesterday, and I wish I would have remembered your name. Shout out to you for the comment, but he put it very perfectly. You know, if you want to reach for stats to say why Joel Embiid shouldn't be MVP, and you're reaching for things like point per minute, which is only 0.01% higher or 0.01 higher than Joel Embiid, Giannis has, or you want to reach for things like 30, 10, and 5. Only Wilt has done that, even though Joel had 33, 10, and 4 on a higher field goal percentage on more jump shots. If you want to reach for stats, why don't you just say Joel Embiid leads the league in scoring for the second year in a row? That's a stat, and that's the most literal stat of all literal stats. He literally is the scoring champion for the second year in a row. And on top of that, Player of the Month, third month this season, no other player in the league has 3 Player of the Month. So there's 2 reasons Joel should be MVP. Shout out to my guy Sean Bernard. Joel Embiid has been named Eastern Conference Player of the Month for March. 33.3 points per game, 9.4 rebounds, 4.4 assists. The Sixers were 15-7 while facing the toughest schedule in the NBA. This is Embiid's 3rd Player of the Month award. Just give him the damn MVP already. Just give him the MVP already, bro. I mean, come on, man. You just, and no, it's not a pity award. It's not because the other guys have one. Joel Embiid has been the best player in basketball for 2 straight seasons now. Give him his damn MVP.
Oh, we can't forget about this, right? You fraud, you.
2 of the 3.
2 or 3 of the best. 2 of the 3 best players. That's why I said 2 of the 3.
Who's the third? Wait, so if you say 2 of the 3, so
Who's
that
the
means I made a 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah,
And that means me and KD, we only 2 and 3. So who's the number 1?
Oh, no. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm saying I'm not going to make an argument about who the 3 best players in the world are.
I just wanted to know who's up there.
Other people make that argument. I'm just saying, in my eyes, like you're one of the 3 best players in the world. And
Okay,
so is Kevin. That was my point. I'm not going to get into 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. It's not
I just want to know who's the third.
Jokic. It's Jokic.
Oh, okay.
Jokic.
Where's
Come on.
Giannis?
He's in the next group. I mean, he's like, but it's so hard. There's too many good players now.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intro.